You are going to live a wasted life if you continue on this path of social media abuse. You might think you have a lot of time in your life to quit the social media addiction, to get rid of all the negative habits in your life, but you actually don't. If you don't stop now, you actually will never. Okay, let me tell you a story, and it's actually a pretty sad story. So I had like an acquaintance, I would say, and we would see each other for the specific holiday every once a year, right? We weren't really that good of friends, but he was a bit younger than me, so I kind of saw myself as a mentor for him. And one day he went out to the beach with his friends, and sadly, he didn't come back. And he actually passed away at the age of 15 years old. And now I don't want to give much away else from that story because, out of respect for that family, but it really put into perspective that I have a limited time on this earth. And now I want you to take away from that story is that you aren't going to live forever. You might actually die a lot sooner than you think, okay? Obviously, that was pure randomness and it was a total fluke, but that can happen to you. We don't know how long your story is written for, so you need to stand up now and take action, okay? Even in my own life, it took so long for me to take action, to quit video games, to quit social media, to quit every single bad habit. And I wish I started earlier. I really do. Let me tell you something. I would rather be the person that quits today everything and suffers for a year than the person that quits 5 years from now and suffers then. It's never going to get easy. Right now is actually the best time to set the intention, at least. That's all I want from you. You don't even need to actually stop watching YouTube. Right now, just set the intention. Set the intention that you're going to get on a new path in life. You're going to alter the trajectory of your future, or else you're going to end up living a wasted life. You're going to end up living a life that no one's going to remember. And maybe you don't want to be remembered, but you want to do some cool shit. I think everyone wants to do something interesting. So if you don't quit now, you're never going to experience the stuff on your bucket list, the stuff that you've always dreamt about. You're not going to, because you have an addiction. So step 0, let's just recognize it. Now, this is a bit of a life update / monk mode challenge, right? I actually failed the monk mode challenge. I failed. However, I'm doing the full 30 days still, despite failing. Let me show you my habit tracker. Literally, I have it right here. So if you can see, I pretty much failed. And that was because I had some life circumstances. Essentially, I had a random flight thrown upon me, and it's hard. It's hard. And you can see from the other videos me talking in a quiet voice, right? I didn't even have a place to record, but I think I failed about 6 habits total. Let me count right now. 1. Oh man, yeah. So I failed about 8 habits, and that isn't terrible, but it's hard. And that's one thing. If you're traveling, definitely have a plan. I didn't have a plan. I just kind of went with the flow, and that really messed me up. So if you're going to travel and try and do a monk mode challenge or try to stick to your routine, then be careful. Definitely plan. However, one thing that I'm very happy about, that I'm very ecstatic about, is that I didn't watch random social media. And I think it really was a flex, because I met up with some cousins and stuff, and they were talking about Instagram memes and everything, and I just didn't partake in the conversation. And to me, that just felt good. It felt good knowing that I was on the right path. And every day when I got up in the morning, I was a bit groggy from the day before's activities, but I didn't feel a need to instantly go on my phone and scroll through social media. Now, obviously, it was much harder. I'll tell you this right now. It was much harder to put off that urge. I won't lie ever. And that was because I really couldn't work on my business at all. I tried to, but there really wasn't a quiet space where I could be alone. So I really want you to take away that you're not guaranteed to live 80 years, 100 years, 200 years. You're not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, okay? You might die tomorrow. And I know that's like a bit overdrawn and stuff, like, oh bro, like, this could be your last workout or something. Like, it's the broader point. You might never achieve greatness in your life simply because you're an addict. There's no better way to put it. You are an addict. And I really am driving the knife into you on purpose, because I wish someone did it for me. I wasted so much time Okay? That is what I want you to take away. Stop wasting your time on useless activities, low ROI activities. Whether it's the people you hang out with, whether it's silly conversations, whether it's just doing a certain activity. If it's not going to help you, why are you doing it? Now, obviously, there's some nuance to that, but at your current stage in life, you want to achieve your goals. You want to make a positive change in the world, hopefully. And the only way you're going to do that is if you quit social media. So I want you, take the first step, start meditating, start doing something. Do something, don't do nothing. Action, it's all about action, it's not about inaction, okay? Even if you do something useless, like let's just say you think after a month of meditating it's useless, okay, fine. But guess what? At least you tried. At least you did something. It brings me back to 2023. I had me and my friend. Essentially, I tried for 6 months different business models. And I really didn't get anywhere. And on the other hand, there's my friend. He essentially he didn't do much, okay? He just played video games and we talked about business sometimes. And he's like, oh yeah, that's cool. I'll do it one day. Now, where am I and where he is are not necessarily drastically different places, but my bank account is much higher and my physique is better. Something we both care about. But ultimately, just think about your future self, man. You really don't have that much time, okay? Use my story. There's probably another story in your life where someone just died randomly. Like, bro, look at that. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.